Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh my gosh. Right. Today we're going to be talking loads. When don't we? I'll wait for YouTube to do his job. I'll probably be dead by then. How long that shit takes. Does anyone want to make more noise? We've got Ginger Rogers and fucking Fred Astaire over there, Tip Tappy. You got Kylie fucking Jenner. And then you got fucking Snort. Fucking butt lungs over there. Go make this shit up. Right. Let's get this shit started. I should have done a poll. And I'm going to wait for everyone to come in, yeah. So everyone, hurry up. It is Tuesday today. Well, I don't know. It could be Wednesday. Who knows? It's 23:44. It is Tuesday today. It's April. I hope that you've all had a nice bank holiday, yeah. But the shit show started, didn't it? It's a financial year and it's back to reality doing an M&M on ya. Just saying. You can thank me later. I need a lighter that works. I'm never going to fucking lighter that works. You hear them mutts? The doggies. Do you know what I mean? There they go, dancing people. Right, listen, today's news. I want to address about that Pope Francis. I want to also address the Shannon Sharpe case. I also want to address, I haven't written it down, yeah, because I've been busy much. One of them ones. So, and I've been tidying up for once. I think I wrote down some news. I got some news in. I don't know if I told you lot, but I'm going to reiterate it. My daughter's just come in and told me some, and I was like, bitch, I already know this. Like, hello. But thank you. I want to know where Prince Charles is. I mean, King Charles. Where's that motherfucker gone? And Pope Francis, have you not seen? They've opened up his coffin. So if you ain't seen a dead body, now you can. Hi, Honey Pot. Listen, let's turn this shit down. Hi, everyone coming in. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day it is for you. All my content is found on the public domain. Hi, Honey Pot. All my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. Tell me, you lot, what celebrities, what news are we going to be talking about? Listen to this and I'll show you lot. My admin sent me a video of Keir Starmer kissing a man. I was like, no! It was on CCTV. Not that I give a shit. I mean, if man's likes to swing both ways, you know what I mean? Like a fucking Tarzan, that's his problem. I shit you not, babes. I shit you fucking not. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Nah, I shit you not. And on the caption, it was boom in capitals with sparks. You know, the spark emojis. I'm old school, so I don't know what the fuck those spark emojis meant. I think she meant firework. Nah, the firework ones and the other ones, innit? But you know where I'm coming from. Boom! And I was like, what's this? I opened it up, yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning while I was feeding the toilet. You know. The toilet likes to talk a lot of shit, so I like to sit there and entertain it. Anyways, so as I was entertaining the toilet with a load of fucking shit, I was doing standing in it. I was doing that, and I could not believe it. I'm connected and they're cutting me off every time I talk reality. They're like, shut up, bitch. Boom. Got off the internet. I got bare internet people. I got internet on the phone. I got internet downstairs. I got my neighbour's internet and they're still cutting me off. Asha. Ha. Hi. But yeah. So we got the little public blonde boy lifting up this Indian man. Oh shit, fucking up. I was like, my eyes are deceiving me. If it wasn't for CCTV camera, I'd have been like, you're lying, blood. You are lying. But it turns out people, it's true. I wish I'd have sent it to one of my other admins, yeah, just so I could send it, yeah. Or I wish I'd have filmed on a different device because it's on this phone. But I ain't bothered. Kisama, it was on CCTV, mate. It's public domain. That's where we found it. And you know, to get the information, you have to pay for it. So thank you to my admin for that shit because I didn't pay for it, she did. Anyways, next thing. I'll use my daughter's old school books. It's called Preservation. It's called Being a Poor Ass Bitch. Don't forget to tap the PayPal, people. I don't get paid off here anymore. YouTube hates my fucking guts. But it don't matter, the feeling's mutual. Do you know what I mean? Anyways. Next subject, we're going to move on to. Can we talk about Britney Spears? Because I swear I dropped this one as well. We're going to talk about Britney. Save's been dancing around, yeah, a fireplace with the voodoo dolls in the fireplace, yeah, behind her. Yeah, acting like a fucking nut. Acting, I don't know, people. I'll take that back. It could be real. We don't know. I like Britney. Do you know what I mean? Bitch is in my era. She's around my age. She isn't he? Same age, isn't he? I'm 43. She's 43. And all those Sagittarius bitches are nuts. But anyways, so Britney's, yeah, dancing around her house like a fucking nut. Then you got her handler, aka her fucking boyfriend, in my humble opinion. Yeah? He's fucking sitting there and it turns out that he's allegedly a dealer. And I was like, even better, it should be getting it cheaper, really. But all seriousness aside, it turns out, yeah, that the girl's on meth. I'm like, shut the back door. Britney's taking meth. I don't fucking blame her. With all the fucking people around her, I don't fucking meth. I thought there was some meth in the shape of fucking hair. Let alone now. But you know, each to the road. But that ain't the story, people. I mean, everyone already fucking thought one of the children, honey. Stop cutting me off. YouTube, stop cutting me off every time I'm telling a fucking story. Tell these not YouTubers, tell these stars they'll be doing bullshit then, innit? And then we won't have to report on him. Standard. Anyways, so the other day, yeah, we've all heard this guy's so nuts. I'm a spitter. I ain't sorry. No. No, hell no. Anyways, it's fair. These are gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as you, though. And definitely not as gorgeous as me. But anyways, that man died, didn't he? And apparently, he healed everyone. I was like, is he? Because right about now, I've got a broke leg and he's killing me. And if I'd have known that this man's got some healing powers. I'd have been straight in Rome in the fucking first game instead of wasting money on fucking shitty decorated. More alcohol. Off YouTube. Pope Francis died, yeah. Rest in peace. And I didn't know whether he was a good one or a bad one. Some are saying he's really good, about 75%. Some are on the fence. You lot tell me what you think. Magic. No. The weed ain't as good as the American one. Everyone's spraying chemicals on the weed over here. That's why they're more fucked. No, right, babe. I shit, you know. These fucking cashew nuts. OMG. Anyways, listen. We still need to talk about Shannon Sharpe, the Pope, and a few other shits. So, I didn't know whether he was a good man or not, but I've been doing a lot of research on him, and a lot of people saying he really has changed their lives. And it seems like he was one of the only popes that was telling people to worship Jesus and don't worship him. He refused to let them kiss his finger and all that. The others, they loved it. They love him to kiss the fucking ring, please. If you know what I mean. I mean, these popes didn't mind it. They loved it much. Yeah. But this is what I found out. That the Pope, yeah, he went to visit someone. Let me just ask my partner, what was that person's name again, though?
J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance went to visit him the day before.
Oh, J.D. Vance went to visit him a few hours before we done all that Vatican shit. And a few hours, a couple of hours later, man's dead. I was like, who's J.D. Vance? It sounds like some trainers, like some vans. Shit, you know? Or some sports shop. Am I lying though? It turns out it's President Trump's right-hand man. But here's what I found out about this mofo. Pardon. The meeting that the Pope had. Bear in mind, this man's got double pneumonia. They couldn't have done like video call. They made, like, really? Why are they bringing mans from overseas to go and see some sick man in hospital? We don't need you ain't family blood. Like, keep your fucking germs away. You dirty piece of shit. But anyway, this J.D. Vance, he's the vice president of America. He went to visit the Pope. And you know what he says to the Pope? He went, you shouldn't be the Pope because the Pope is the first, I don't know, Latino or Mexican. I don't know. The Pope ain't American or English or some shit like that. I was like, is it? Is that what he said? The cheeky little shit to an 88-year-old man, regardless of whether you like him or not, yeah. Man's acting like man's is a fucking Ku Klux Klan. And then he's like, how fucking racist is that? Telling mans that why you in Rome, you ain't even got a passport, you shouldn't be there, why are you even the Pope? Well, why are you a vice president? Who the fuck are you? What qualifications have you got apart from fucking sucking Sigma fucking tries fucking cock? In a Harvard school that was paid for by your parents. Huh? But anyways, let's stick to reality. Oh, I am. Anyways, people. The Pope turned around to him and says something about Jesus. He quoted Jesus, and it was a brilliant saying. This isn't by verbatim, but the Pope said something along the lines of, well, Jesus welcomed anyone in. It didn't matter where you was from. how old he was, no one. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. He welcomed him in. So who the fuck are you? Telling anyone, like, it made you the fucking king of America. Like, who the fuck are these people, man? They need to go and give their head a wobble. On the real. Seriously. Anyone should be let into any fucking countries, yeah? As long as they abide by the rules. If they don't abide by the fucking rules, just kill the motherfuckers, call it. Fuck them off. Stick them on one fucking island, Epstein Island. Why don't we do that? Every time, yeah. Someone goes into someone else's country because you're all illegal immigrants. Ain't funny, yeah, English can live in fucking Spain, but you don't call that illegal. But, you know, if a Jamaican comes to fucking England, that's illegal, innit? People need to rewire their fucking brain and get the fuck over themselves. Seriously. So anyways, there's a lot going on with the Pope. I feel uncomfortable that they got the man's face on show. Dead. To me, some kind of sadistic. I don't give a fuck about really ritualistic. But it's sadistic. They should have put a fucking pixelated picture over it before they've got it all on show in the media for kids, adult, anyone to see. In my humble opinion. But anyways, I don't know much about this Pope, but I do know he sounds a lot better than the fucking rest of them. And all this, like, it's funny that the Pope turned around and says to the Vice President of America, why are you judging people that are immigrants, yeah, when we're all immigrants? And didn't Jesus let anyone in? I bet that got him vexed, didn't he? I bet man's got in his feelings. Isaac, come on, yeah? I bet man's got in his feelings about that though, innit? Am I lying? Smash the like, babes. Everyone, when you come in, smash a fucking like. Let's get the algorithm up. Let's get talking real shit. Anyways, he's been buried. They said he's been buried 3 times. And I'm like, what do you mean? Man's been buried 3 times. Thank you, Renee. Someone's been put. I says, what do you mean? Man's buried 3 times. What do you mean? 3 different coffins. So the first one is probably wrapped up in your skin. Skulls and bones. And sticks and stones. Fuck knows. Can't remember what the first one is. And now the second one is lead or something. And I know the third one is some, I don't know, bamboo string. So fuck knows. Once it's got the lead in it, you know, man's like, get you through that shit. They'll be there every few years chipping at it. But I found that very fucking hilarious. To be fair, I did. But his body is out there. He'll be buried for like 9 days. Hi, Neil, you're right. Thank you. We've got an admin in. Smash the like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, like I said. Me and Neil just done a show together on his podcast. And as usual, I take over. I've done a few people's podcasts actually this week. As he did. Liam, I'm yeah. How's everything? Have you all had a nice holiday? Smash the like, mofos. So, Neil, Liam, Isaac, Magic, Al, Ali, I look like Outdoor Club. Outdoor Club. I'm loving that name. That one's going to be the name of the fucking week. Outdoors in here, nice and warm. In the weather, land. The harp machine has started working again, people. Everything's back to norm. Now we got a lot of things going on, court cases and shit. People, if you've just come in, yeah, thank you for joining me. Sorry, I'm a spitter. I've cracked my fucking lip there. I chat too much fucking shit. Yeah, everyone tell me what you like have for dinner today. I had a banging pussy clot dinner. Roast dinner, roast beef, Yorkshire, yeah, roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, gravy, veg. I mean, that was it. I'm gonna have my ass this morning, people, to do a live show, breakfast, move the bed. Look, everything's been moved inwards because I'm seeing in the motherfucking walls. And we're getting the wallpaper done. Boom. This yard's gonna be looking mint. You lot are gonna be like, Shamz, is that you though? And I'm gonna be like, babes. It is. You're gonna be like, no. I'm like, oh no. It's amazing. It's fantastic. To get the champagne out. But you're paying. PayPal. Where's the PayPal link? PayPal. Where my fucking admins drop the link and joke people. Drop the fucking link. Anyways, listen. If you've missed what we've started with, I was just talking about that Pope Francis. Obviously, we all know that he's passed away. They just showed his coffin. It's a coffin. And I thought it was a bit too much. You know, because children watch the media and things like that. I know it doesn't look dead, but he's in a fucking coffin. He don't look like he's acting, does he? Do you know what I mean? Do we really have to have that plastered all over the shop? And then what else? That we talked about. I completely fucking forgot. He met that vice president, and the vice president was telling him about immigrations. Now I know a lot of us have got issues with immigration, you know, wank jobs come into our country, take the fucking piece and leave, or you know, just stay and take the piece and get fucking freebies. Yeah, I'll be vexed too, obviously, but you know what? I come from Jamaica and I'm in England and I've done fucking well. I showed respect and everything, do you know what I mean? So there's a right way of doing it. And people like him, that fucking vice president, he ain't saying it like, oh, we won't mind letting some people in. The motherfucker's just saying he don't want nobody at all. Like, only a certain demographic can get in. And to me, yeah, who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is this waste man chatting to? Who the fuck does he think he is? On what planet? On the real, him and Elon must have been fucking ramping together. That's another thing my daughter was telling me about Elon Musk. And I was like, babes, I already know. Elon and Amber Heard. I was like, I told everyone when we was doing the Johnny Depp case. Do you remember, peeps? When I was like, Amber Heard's kids, and then fucking Elon's. Because just after the case, I was telling you, Elon, and it was on my fucking thing, gave my coffee phone. So if anyone that was on my coffee phone from then, before I deleted all that shit, you lot know, it's on the fucking chip anyway. You know, I told you she was living in Spain, and everyone was saying, oh, that's her kids' babies, rare, rare, rare. And I was like, proper investigating, did she have the babies? Was it an IVF thing? And now all the maths adding up, and I was saying, listen, them and Elon's fucking kids, you know what I mean? All that James Franco and Elon, but it seems like James Franco, I don't know if his fucking spud is dud, if he ain't got no sperm working, do you know what I mean? Not my problem, because I have fucking the motherfucker, thank jeez. Anyways, then we talked about Britney Spears, yeah. It turns out that their new bloke, he's supposed to be allegedly a fucking drug dealer, and they're supposed to be on meth, but you think that's the fucking worst thing? Because she already looked like this girl was on fucking meth from the day she was born with them fucking parents. But the worst thing, people, is that allegedly her kid is on it, but I don't know. Let's do the channel theatre, please, babes. I genuinely don't know. Ain't my business, ain't my kid. It took a village. No, it took Britney Spears' money to raise them fucking kids. It didn't take a village. It took every federline doing an Elon Musk spunking up every woman he could. And why does he keep cutting out? It's a motherfucker, in it. Like YouTube, you can't stop me. I'm like MC Hammer. Can stop me. It's like wow, 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 wow. Do you know what I mean? I'm MC Hammer in here. Hiya, Jason. I went to say Jason. What did I sound like that? Babes, is it turn the heater off? The phone's taking me for a cock end. It keeps cutting off and there ain't nothing wrong with it. He's trying to shame me like I don't pay my bills, you know. Talk. How come I can't talk much? He's like, shut. He's like, shh. That's what talk should call their company. Take. You can't. While you shh. Because you can't do fucking shit. Standard. Anyways, let's move on to Shannon Sharpe. Now, do you remember after the Cat Williams interview that we done, people? Do you remember Shannon Sharpe went on this interview and it was like late at night and I had to drop that motherfucking shit. I was like, listen to this, people. And it was him doing some sex video. And I was like, I've heard rumours that he's a batty man. But I didn't know, you know. If he was, it ain't my problem if he likes it. You know what I mean? If he likes mans up the hole or... You know, can I just say quickly, and I don't care if anyone takes this vulgar, but I bet none of you have thought of this. You know, if you are gay, who decides who has who up the bum? On the real. I mean, what if you don't like the bum and the other one don't like the bum, then do you split up? Or what if you both like the bum but you don't like giving it, like, do you know what I mean? What if one's a giver and one's a taker? What if two's a giver and they both don't like taking? Or what if two's a taker and they don't like giving? Do you know where I'm coming from? Would you break up then? All my gay friends that are on here, tell me, have you been through? We'll do that on the Reddit, on the smaller channel. No, that's truth. On the smaller channel. You see, let's talk real life on this channel. We talk real life. I've always wondered who decides. I should have asked my fucking brother. Oh shit, you know, I'm going to ask my brothers. I'm going to say which one takes which. Or I could just stand outside and ask any fucking man because it seems like a lot of them are fucking batty much money. Unreal. I got a mate, yeah. He went, hey, gay, I've just fucked someone twice. A man up the arse twice. I thought, fucking hell. I was like, all right, babes, you are technically right. You're not gay, you're bisexual. He's technically right, though, isn't he? But I was like, oh, my God, you know how stupid is this stupid get? I felt like it was for his fucking gum on crack. Fucking hell. Even Forrest Gump had more fucking sense. Forrest Gump right about now looks like Brian Kohlberger in prison. Have a look at Forrest Gump and have a look at Brian Kohlberger. Can you see? Can you see where I'm coming, people? Can you see it now? Yeah. That's basically the fucking order. Okay, so I'm studying. I was done with that fucking shit. Oh shit, you know. If you want to know what the case is about, just set someone up. Just call him Forrest Gump. Brian Kohlberger. If you want to describe what he's like, he's Forrest Gump. Hello, Jenny. All right, Bethany. What's that other one? That Manshine one? That was the Valley Girl one. The 5 foot fucking 10 number beast. Yeah, the survivor. Doing the Beyonce. I'm a survivor. I bet. or is she a fucking instigator? But anyways, that's just my personal opinion. Nothing to do with me. So, Shannon Sharpe, let's get back to the subject. What happened was, I remember it was breaking news, and I was like, what's this? And it was live. And Shannon's like, I'm out to myself. I was like, what the fuck is this? And Shannon's doing it. And he was like, around my time, it's about 3 in the morning. I was like, bitches. Shamz is the breaking news, bitch. Like 4 o'clock in the morning, I broke my fucking neck just to get on the YouTube to do breaking fucking news. I've already broke my leg and my knee, so it don't matter. And my finger, so I will break a neck. I've already broke a few fucking faces. Noses, the law. Don't forget it. So press the like, jokes. Anyways. He had a sex video of our piece, yeah. And he had this girl. It sounded fake as fuck. So on the sex video, this isn't by verbatim, but Shannon's like, all right. Hold on, let me get character. I should have had that on and everything. Hold on. Oh. All right, baby. All right, Shannon. What you saying, baby? I've got a really long length for you. It's longer than the longest football run I've ever done. Well, Shannon, my big fat BBS is waiting for you. Really? Yeah. Do you want to do it? Yeah. 10 minutes later, I was like walking. It's like listening to 12-year-olds reading the scripts. I was like, the fuck is this? Man set up this girl, this game. So, turns out today, I was trying to tell you lot about it the other day. So, the other day, this gal dropped this lawsuit and she's working with Tony Busby. And I bet you're all like, I've heard of Tony Busby. I'll give 3 seconds, people. Just honey. I'll give. Oh, shit, you fucking up. That's how the sex conversation went. It sounded like fucking shit having an heart attack. It sounded like a fucking cattle having heart attacks. Oh shit, you know, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know what to do. Anyways, so I listened to it about 500 times. Yeah. In slow mode, fast mode. And I was like, this is no mode for my ears. Anyways, it was like nomads. Anyways, so I've gone straight onto my fucking thing, innit? YouTube, but I'm like, listen to this. I dropped the fucking tape. Him going his like a donkey. One's a girl and one's a boy. And this girl has dropped the lawsuit with Tony Busby. She's got half of her messages in it. And the messages are like, listen, bitch, I'm going to fucking do this to you. And she's like, don't, Daddy. Daddy, no. Well, it turns out she met him when she was 19. He's 50 odd. I don't know, it could have been 49 at the time, but you know what I mean, one of them ones. Then when she was 21, she started fucking him. Have you noticed she meticulously said that? You got to think, yeah, as well. When you listen to these court cases from America, look at what state each of these people launched them and where the offense actually happened. Because sorry, everyone, the dog paws in the back running around. Oh, can you hear them motherfuckers? You couldn't make that shit off. Like ballerina. I'll take their tap dancing shoes off, but you know what? Coming for the vets. If anyone wants to fucking like, subscribe, share, and PayPal, I might be able to afford dog groomers. You know what I mean? Poor things. I'm like, help! They're literally ice skating on the floor. I said, you know, them having the time of their lives. They're hitting one holiday, skidding around. Skidding, I'm fucking sweating. I said, you know, they're skidding around the wooden floors like them all on, I don't know, skidding around like fucking Tony Busby's cases. Anyways, so this is what happened. Tony Busby, do we trust him? Do you remember a couple of months ago I said to you, like, I don't quite trust Tony Busby because there's a lot of people that he launched over 100 cases on P. Diddler. But after these people, when you look deep into the case, it was just a load of confuckery. And I'm like, why are you taking on these cases? Because there's no way I'm going to take on a case unless you got fucking evidence. And this is why I was talking about the Russell Brand case. With the Russell Brand, everyone's like, oh, but he's innocent and it's the media trying to fuck him up. But in the judicial system in Britain, I'm telling you, they have to have fucking evidence unless they really are setting him up. And when I've tried to look at it from both ways with Russell Brand, back in them days, after those people that accused him, and there's been like 4 in one case, then 4 from another, and because only 1 from that case had evidence from the up until 2005, but 3 from that one, and 1 of them's from America, and the case is like sucking cock, him forcing them to do it, or him doing it on them, footnotes. It's oral, slapping them. There's been a lot. But there's been a lot of people that have reported cases that don't want to come forward. And this has been ongoing before he met Katy Perry. I know that for a fact. So I know that it's not happened to me. I'm just saying, I know for a fucking fact this shit has been ongoing before Katy Perry's marriage with him. And that's been fucking what? Years ago. So that tells you a lot. And isn't it funny how Katy Perry is in the news the same time as Russell Brand? Flying to the moon. Because, baby, she's a firework. And she's like, are you ready for the thing? And it does all that fucking dark horse shit. That's the fucking name of the song, Dark Horse. The shit I promotes is ridiculous. She couldn't make it more obvious that she is a plant. She might as well just stand in my garden. Do you know what I mean? With some dirt around her. Like the filthy beacheries. Unreal. But anyways, what subject was we on? Because I've literally fucking forgot. Oh yeah, Tony Busby. That meek voice note we put was rank. Oh no, did you hear it though? What do you reckon? The images all say hi to each other. And hi everyone coming in. Thank you for being polite, welcoming and listening. If you can't understand me, when you listen, you can slow it down in the settings. You see that little thing in the corner? Press that and you can slow it down. But if I talk too slow, you can fast forward it. When I listen to myself, it should be in fucking the fastest speed because I don't hear nothing. Might fast forward to the future to see what the fuck's going on. Anyways, she's like, I was having a cockfight. What? What do you mean, babe? Oh! You want about that tape when Meek was like, daddy, that's so big. When Puffy was having him was it in the bathroom? Sounds like, yeah? Mate, a cockfight. Don't know about a fucking cockfight, but a cockfight, yeah? But anyways, this, the Shannon Sharpe one, I don't know if it's the same lady that was accusing him on that tape, where it sounded pretty fake. But what I do know is that Tony Busby's lawsuit hasn't played out fully because Shannon Sharpe has just been on a live show just before I done a live with Neo. Shannon Sharpe was on a live show and he was stating that he hasn't got the full tape, and this is his words, people. Yeah, so it's not allegedly. He stated that Tony Busby hasn't played the full tape because the full context, and that's one thing you have to play in court, the context, the full tape. I could play you a little bit of something and it would sound a bit like dodgy, a bit nefarious, a bit, undercover. And then if you hear the full conversation, it's completely different and you're looking at it in a different point of view. And that's basically what Shannon Sharpe was saying. He's like, well, how come Tony Busby has only played like, what, 10 seconds? Why didn't he play the 45 fucking minutes, or you know what I mean? And Puff Daddy said it, Harvey Weinstein is coming out with things like that. And Harvey Weinstein's case could be thrown out because it turns out that some of the people were lying. And there's going to be some police officers and that are going to be testifying that they lied under oath. A lot of shit is going to be coming out. And the thing is, if police officers and FBIs and that are coming out under oath again, saying, I lied under oath because these motherfuckers was trying to kill me and my family, but I feel safe now. It makes you think, like, do you really trust them? Is this a double bluff? There's a lot of things going on in my head that I don't trust, you know what I mean? And Tony Busby, at first, I genuinely trusted him. And the reason I did was because of the certain people that he was first representing. And now I'm like, And I'm looking into this Shannon Sharpe case with a side eye. And I'll tell you why I'm looking at it with a side eye, people. And another point to make is when he was interviewing Cat Williams warned him on that show, people, have a look. It's a 3-hour show, but you know what? Do it in fast forward. Like I had to, it's called research. Cat Williams warned him that he's going to be the next black man that they'll be after. So I'm thinking they're trying to bring down the black industry. Why? And then I found out something the other day. Yeah, my fucking jaw dropped. I shit you fucking not. I found out that there is human trafficking. Now that I want my jaw dropped. I mean, I would have trafficked some fucking humans to fucking Mars or down to the fucking ground if I could. But that's a different story. I'm joking. Anyways, I found out that they're using, and I don't know why, and I need to research this. I'm going to go and ask my black community. In fact, I might ask some of my white scientist friends as well, because you know what, they know just as much. Why the trafficking human skin, and especially black skin, for the melanin. And I'm like, you know what, bitch, my skin's gorgeous. What if they traffic me? I think I need extra protection. I need security. I'm not doing Meghan Markle. I shit you fucking out. I think I really need security. I don't trust none of them. And then did you hear the other day, people? People, listen to this, motherfucker. I heard that these people went on a job interview. 70 of them. How many? And they went fucking missing. How the fuck? Am I going on a job interview? Hold on, my arse is itching. I'm on a leather chair. May I have some sick obsession with dark skin? I know we need. Have you seen that model, that Anok? If I was there, I'd be a bit fucking careful, Mush. They're probably draining their fucking soul every night. What's the fucking... I predict that some of her family will have an accident soon. And they'll be so close to her. Watch. Oh, there's something. Is it 17? Yeah, Jazz, I was talking about you on my other channel. And I went through it because I've recorded on my other phone. How the fuck? And you know what, Jazz? I've been getting weird messages asking me to go certain places for job interviews. I'm like, what? Unless it's only Shams, I ain't going. Nah, unless it's TV work, they can go kiss my black ass. And even then, I need my entourage. Fuck that shit. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. And I'll still record it live. I ain't doing it. Fuck that. My spirit told me I'll be praying to fucking God. He was like, bitch, stay at home. It's boring anyway. And everything costs too much. Standard in it. Do you know what I mean? Fuck that shit. Anyways, are you lot all right today? Oh, okay, Smith, I'm from Australia. Well, I got family in Australia, but no. I was born in Jamaica. Do I sound like a flaming gla? Do I sound like a Shayla? Do I sound like I'm from Home and Away with Bobby and Fisher and Alf? Do you remember Alf from Home and Away and that? I hated Neighbours. It was shit. My mum bought me a fucking Neighbours game when I was 9 years old. I was like, what the fuck's this? Obviously, I said it in my head. I didn't say what the fuck's this because obviously I'd have been spun around like a fucking pneumatic drill. I'd have still been spinning to this day. On a real. That's a different subject. It's the other sex trafficking or human body part trafficking. I don't understand why they're doing sex trafficking or human body parts. Have you ever seen that fucking film called, what's that film called? Hostel. And everyone's like, oh, it's fake. And I've been saying to you lot for years about these films. All these films, they're just making you practice what you can see. Do you know, like, what's going to be coming true? Thank you. I can show that comment, yeah. I am sexy as fuck, motherfucker. Thank you. Who the fuck's handling it? You better put fucking nice little comments up on me. Kate Smith, that's so good. But my man's here, mush. All for the dark web, I know. The dark web. I went to say it was easier to get onto back in the day. Nowadays, I don't know. Liam's like, I ain't having it. Fuck it off. Don't disrespect the fucking goddess. Liam's like, don't call her sexy, call her clever. Now, but listen, what do you lot think about this Shannon Sharpe case? Because, excuse me, here's another thing. Shannon Sharpe did say on one of his podcasts that he's been offered millions, and all of a sudden, this girl's dropped this court case with Tony Busby. And I'm thinking Tony Busby might be working with Jay-Z secretly and Puff Daddy and Harvey in my hypothetical beliefs. And I've got good reason to think so in my head. But don't forget, people, all my content is found on the public domain, and I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. But what do you lot think on the real? Is it fucking raining? OMG. OM to the fucking J, peeps. I think it's raining fucking frogs and dogs. I mean, frogs and dogs. What's it called? What's it called? Raining frogs and dogs. Cats and dogs. I don't know. They've all misidentified, so I don't fucking know. It could have been raining fucking trees and elephants for all I fucking know. Is it cats and dogs, frogs and dogs, you know? What the fuck was that? What's on my head? Giselle said, it's a hardcore, and thank you all my admins for being here, being supportive, and thank you everyone being nice and kind. It's a hardcore with everything that's happening with these backwards men. Oh, cats and dogs. Mic drop. You don't need the mic drop. Everyone would have thought the fucking mic dropped on my fucking head and then down my fucking throat. How loud I am. Am I like, no. I swear, them facts are dodgy. Might as well go to the dodgy shop and buy the dodgy facts. Standard, what's that? Everything looks dodgy. Right, people, let's go in. Nah, Babe's going to do a night watch. Look at the score. No one's there. But look, where's the score? Fuck it. Let's open the window. Let's open. Look. Now, you see them lights, people? This is alien territory. Look. Watch, look. For all I know, that could be fucking Trump terror. Right, this is supposed to be the school, yeah. I'll shit you fucking know. But you see over there at night time. Over there. Oh, I can smell the grass. You what? We've just cut the fucking grass, yeah. And you watch tomorrow, the grass will be higher than my fucking legs. Which ain't a mission, really, because, you know, I'm only a little. But, you know, it's still a piece take. The harp machine. They're like, stay indoors, motherfuckers. Nah, you see them lights, yeah, at night time, them rooms, if you can see closer. When you're walking from that way, to that way, yeah? It's supposed to be like one of them rooms where as you walk in, the light automatically goes on. But the light goes on halfway through a room where you have to walk through a corridor or all that shit. There ain't no doors to get to it apart from one. I forgot tunnels. Oh my gosh, the light's gone off. Oh shit, you fucking off. You see? Watch me. OMG. I sit here at night time when I'm doing my studies, just fucking studying now. I swear the aliens are there. I went to say, can you smell the grass? And no, I don't mean weed, you cheeky bastards. I meant the grass outside, but that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Don't worry, you probably have scratch and sniff on your fucking phone soon, and then you'll be like, fuck that shit. That's a quick way to get. Imagine watching a YouTuber and you could scratch and sniff them. If it was me, you'd be all good. Other YouTubers, you'd be throwing up and not subscribing for life. I remember children in fucking need. They done a scratch and sniff shit, yeah. Back in the day. I bought it. It was a lot of fucking shit, but I got a scratch and sniff game. But here's the joke. I want to know how come it takes millions and millions, yeah, to get these children out of need. If I could feed off my fucking tuppence, I could feed them fucking kids. I could feed a village of my tuppence. Why does it take fucking billions to feed these bastard kids? Are they off their nut? They're taking you for a dickhead. You know, rice, yeah. I'll shit you not, one big bag. You know, that could feed a fucking a village Fuck the village, I could feed the cats and I could feed Florida. You know, there's a story I always thought of. Do you remember that Jesus story? Don't worry, I'll go back to Shannon fucking shitty Sharpe in a minute. And his little weirdo sex gay videos. Anyways, there was that Jesus story, yeah. Do you remember they said that Jesus fed them fishies? And what else? Nah, he didn't feed the fishies. No, he probably went fishing, so he didn't feed fishies. He fucking killed them. But anyways, Jesus went fishing, yeah, allegedly. He got 2 fishies and bread for people, just one loaf. I bet you lot was thinking it was a loaf that you get from down the shop, innit? Did you ever think this loaf could have been made by about 500 women? It could have been fucking how much wheat and all that shit. This loaf could have been as big as that school. Did you ever think that? And everyone's going to pick a handful each. You didn't think, did you, Anna? Because westernized loaves on the media, it seems like I'm telling a joke, but in our culture, when we make shit like that, it's extra big. And that's just like with a little bit of ingredient. And in westernized culture, they need extra ingredient for a little bit of shit. And it really is an offensive thing. And it's not nothing, you know, we can make a joke about it, but it's like, how do we not know that Jesus didn't have 2 big whales? Imagine if Jesus caught 2 big massive whales, mush. Or a whale and a shark, I don't fucking know. Because you know, I'm thinking Jesus went down the canal. Caught a perch. I'm like that. You think he was like a fucking fish and chip shop? And then I thought about, I believe in God and everything. But them days, them people, did they have science? And then I think, well, hold on. The pyramids are saying that they have more fucking brains than us. And those pyramids, look at the way that they're placed. Look at the geometry of it. The geometric fucking region, you know, area of where they've placed them. Look at how they're strategically placed. Like one would be like 2 by 2 by 2. And then the other one would be 2 centimeters, for example, away. But that one would be double the size of that pyramid. And the other one would be double that size of the first one. And that'll be double the size of that one. Why have they placed it like that? Unless they got OC. Listen, they could have had OCD. We don't know. Everyone's going, it's all electrical. It could have been electrical, but it could have been OCD. But here's something that they tell us that all these pyramids is buried underneath. Sorry, all the gods and all that shit, goddesses, buried underneath a pyramid. That's bullshit. So I don't know where they found these fucking Tutankhamun and all that. And then they had, I don't know what they found. But people really need to do the research. But that's a different subject. I think we might save that one, people. I'm going to give you until Halloween. And then when Halloween comes, we're going to choose a subject. And every day, we're going to do 1 hour a day. 9 o'clock my time. In the afternoon, evening, night. And then we're just going to be talking about one subject a day for a week. Halloween special, and on the weekend we'll do a quiz. And on the Sunday we'll do a cleansing, the last day. Only because I start my day on a Monday, nothing to do with religion. But anyways, let's move back on to Shannon Sharpe. If I was to go into Bible talk, I'll be there on my other channel for another 20 years. So let's talk about Shannon Sharpe. I want to know, have you heard about Shannon Sharpe? If you don't know who he is, if you know Cat Williams, the comedian, he's the one that went on Shannon Sharpe's podcast last year, I think. No, it was the year before. I think it was late 2023. He went on a podcast. And that is something that is actually mentioned in the court case. And the reason it's mentioned is we're alluding to it, so we're not quite sure when you're reading through the files. One thing it mentions, people, is that Shannon Sharpe has said to the lady that he allegedly done all this bullshit to, scared her off and all that crap. Bear in mind, I've seen texts where she's sitting there going, "Come on, daddy, I really want you." Yeah, that bitch. I don't know if it's the same bitch. Come on, I really need to get my hair done. I don't know if it's the same bitch, yeah. On the real, I couldn't give a shit. Innocent until proven guilty. I'd even say the same about P. Didler, but that motherfucker's been fucking guilty for about 20 years. So I don't know what to say about that one. But anyways, we'll find out soon. The Shannon Sharpe what? She's alluded to things that just ain't working in my brain, the math ain't mathing. And he's coming out with proof now. And he's been pre-warned. Cat Williams was the one that was outing P. Didler. He outed a lot of Hollywood stars. I can't quite remember which ones. And he was the one that was telling us about Cassie, which we already fucking knew. Come on. How long have we been saying shit? I mean, name me a fucking celebrity and I'll name you a paedophile. I mean, which one's which? And if anyone wants to test me, let's see our tarot cards. Let's test who's going to be going up and down in the future. Write a celebrity on here. And we'll talk about them. Let's test Sham's knowledge. Because I'm bored of these ones. Or let's test me on a murder case. And it better be a good one. Don't say the Gabby and Brian one. Because I'll cut that case off straight away. I couldn't be asked. Told them straight away. He's mad today. He's gone on the fucking run. Nobody gives a fuck. The only reason they gave a fuck is because of her looks. It's happened to 1,000,001 people. Gabby Potato. That's what I used to call her. So, is there anyone that wants to test me on the knowledge? If not, I'm off scale. Because I think I've done enough. I'm just looking. Like I said, I will be off scale. So, thank you all for joining me, yeah? If someone writes now, I'll fucking punch the phone. I'll give you 2 minutes to say bye to each other. I want to thank all my admins, everyone that's listened. I'm trying to think of other stories. I mean, I've told you Oprah's been subpoenaed. Yeah? Oprah's been subpoenaed. I've also told you about, what's the other one? Harvey Weinstein. What's going to be happening with that? What you need to be looking out for is what they ain't been reporting. Where's Prince Charles? Campbellton? Where's the royal family, people? Why ain't no one looking into that? I mean, the Pope started in that. If that was the fucking Queen, she'd have been straight on it like a bonnet, especially it was her birthday that day. Or they're going to use that as an excuse for why there was hush. And then there's a lot of other things that you could be questioning. Do you know what I mean? What's happened with Gene Hackman in that case? That's gone on, George. And why they're getting Justin Bieber in the news all of a sudden as a distraction. And Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet. No one gives a fuck. Everyone is just going to keep fucking off. Oh, the Bieber story. Giselle. I'm not tired, but wait till tomorrow. I got loads on that motherfucker. Scooter Braun, Katy Perry, Russell Russell Brand, all this shit coming out, all to do with the Pop dying as well, the Harvey Weinstein case, P. Didler, every one of them connected to Epstein and the royal families and all that shit. And you know, the underground tunnels and everything, and then the Idaho 4 case, the Delphi case. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that's all adding up now. Or Scooby kids are getting it. On that note, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you all my admins, and I will be back soon. I am too tired, but have a beautiful, wonderful night, yeah? Bye, everyone.